Lincoln Place, Lincoln Place. Lincoln Place will go down in history as an example of the outrageousness of the Ellis Act.
Sheriff's Department, we're here for eviction. Open the door. Occupants in apartment number 4, come to the door. This is the Sheriff's Department, we're here for eviction. LA County Sheriff's Department, here for a court order eviction. You inside apartment 4, open the door now. No, not yet.
I can't believe this is happening. It's heartbreaking. You know, I've been here 9 years. I'm just heartbroken. This was such a happy place. It really was.
My name is Rose Murphy, and I've been at Lincoln Place over 40 years.
I'm 74 years old, and I've been living here for 32 years. Excuse us, we need to come through, sir.
I think this is just sort of the end of, as I said, 16 years of really living in a terrific community with a lot of great neighbors, and kind of a very sad day. Sheriff swept up and down Penmore Avenue and locked out a ton of people today.
You know, we've been very happy living here for almost 13 years. And,
and what we wanted was what we were promised by the city over 3 years ago in the, vesting tenant attract map. I mean, all of these rights were bargained for. What we want is a fair result, fairly obtained.
I'm not a lawyer, but every time I ask our city attorneys for some help, some support on this issue, all I get is we can do nothing about it. The Ellis Act is one thing, and development is another thing. And when I keep raising the issue about the track map and the conditions, they say, well, it hasn't been filed yet. These conditions basically said that tenants have rights and that they should not be thrown out.
Hi. Lockout this morning. Yeah, while the mayor sits in his little mansion, very cozy, where our people are thrown out on the street. This is not right.
You should know, folks, Mr. Rosendahl, myself, my office attempted to negotiate on a number of occasions over the last couple of months. We got 2 extensions on the eviction.
He's saying, well, we need to negotiate. We don't need to negotiate anything. Negotiations have been done. It's on paper. It's black and white. It's very clear. We have the law on our side. No unwillful evictions. Says that right in the paper. And guess what? 52, I think maybe 53 people were unwillfully evicted today.
Is that this is not just a local issue, not even a citywide issue. It's a national issue where cities need to cooperate with developers, and developers need to cooperate with cities in a way that's going to work to create affordable housing at the same time that the developers get to do what they need to do. We've got to combine our purposes, or we're going to have a very strange layout. There's not going to be any sense of a place for people to live who are vital to the economy of the city. And Lincoln Place is so beautiful that anybody walking through there would have to look at it and go, what in the heck is going on here that we're not preserving this? And it's because of land use and the densification process. It's obviously profitable to developers, but it's not thoughtful in terms of city planning. It's really, really insane to destroy this piece of property. And that's something we really have to help everybody take another look at. It's our job to hold them accountable to a higher ideal.
58 were thrown out in December, right around the holidays, and now the remaining 83 will be thrown out after March 20th unless we, the city, come to the aid of these people.
The way this was supposed to work, what AIMCO had in mind was they would use the threat of these evictions to weasel a better deal, and they almost did it with the assistance, by the way, of the city. The city was willing to wink and nod and let them knock these buildings down after they had been designated a historical resource. If AIMCO thinks that something's going to happen development-wise here where we're standing in any time within the next 3 or 4 years without coming back to the table and willing to negotiate with Amanda Seward, they are delusional.
I just think it's outrageous what's going on with middle-class housing in this great city. The Ellis Act is being used by developers as a way to get rid of middle-class people and create high-end condos for profits. It's people over profits. That's why we're sitting around this horseshoe. It's people that we care for. And I support the Lincoln tenants in their battle to stay in that complex. Thank you, Mr. President.